Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets, again joined by
Jakob the Lord of Malts.
Drinking yet another sour, this time from the States, from Goose Island. And this is the 2012 release of Goose Island Juliet. And it's their series of, I think it's Madam's Veil or something like that. And I've had the Sophie in the series, which is not a sour as this one. This is a sour ale. The Sophie was like a saison with a little bit of Brett and aged in white wine barrels, and it was really nice. Now they've amped the alcohol in this a lot because we checked online. The older vintages is like 6%. This is 8%. And it says Belgian style ale aged in wine barrels with blackberries, and the wine barrels are Cabernet barrels, which is a red wine barrel. So that is really interesting. Should be nice, and I really enjoy the more limited release beers from Goose Island. Even though they're bought up by Budweiser now, I mean they still make some fantastic stuff. I mean like the Bramble Rye and all this, or the King Henrys and stuff like that. But it's only the core range I steer around because they're kind of so. But yeah, let's get this one cracked.
Well, it's definitely solid.
They're solid, but they're not
amazing or
they're good beginner beers.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got the Goose Island Juliet poured, and you see Jakob's head is fizzing away very fast. Mine already fizzed away. It's kind of like a light pinkish head that was on there.
I just finished when you started, so.
But it's the lactic bacteria. You can see it does have some carbonation, and it's a kind of it smells really sour. A light pinkish color to it. Not super pink, but it does have some pinkish notes. Other than that, it's like a dark orange. It looks like one of the Belgian oat Bruins. Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, you can smell it already, so smell the aroma. Ooh, it smells tart.
Yeah.
It makes my mouth water. It doesn't smell as balanced.
Almost puckered up instantly.
Yeah. I get a lot of blackberries. A lot of them.
Yeah, sweet
blackberries. Very fruity. But a lot of tartness and that balsamic vinegar notes. Definitely also vineyards and red wine. Red grapes.
Curd, maybe?
Yeah, like a black currant note and a generic like dark berry. Yeah. Also it does have a little bit of funk, but it's not a lot. It's just a light amount of barnyard, I think. It's more of a sour. It smells like the Flemish browns, like the nice balsamic vinegar, cherry-like notes, darker brown, caramelly, sugary, brown sugary notes. Definitely along those lines. Definitely the balsamic vinegar and all. It's making me really thirsty. Yeah. So do you want to give this a taste? Yeah. Cheers. Wow, that is along the lines of something like Odenbach.
Oh, yeah.
That is pretty tasty. Oh, the aftertaste feels sour. And the second sip even more sour. It's actually really sour. The berries and I was unsure if this was going to be a wild ale or a sour ale. It's definitely a sour ale. Really nice sourness. It leaves that really dry kind of feel on your teeth and tongue. It's like all rough.
And the mouthfeel is medium.
Yeah, medium to light. Definitely does have some carbonation, but I'm sure that it's the sourness and lactic bacteria that makes the head fizz away. Lots of sour blackberries on it, and lots of like cherry, dark berry notes. And again, some nice balsamic vinegar notes.
Yeah, a lot of balsamic vinegar. It kind of, not a lot, but it kind of coats your mouth.
Yeah, and some light oaky notes, and it's also quite vinous, but the berry kind of dominates the vinous red wine notes and red grape notes, but they're in there too, but they're more subdued. It's along the lines of Rodenbach, not as well done, but still really, really nice. It's actually a really nice sour. Some of the sugary notes, caramelly, kind of brown sugary notes.
I think this one would be easier for a beginner kind of sour drinker.
Actually, I think it's too sour.
No, but compared to the Rodenbach.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know, depending on what Rodenbach you have, but it's kind of along the lines of a Grand Cru, just a little bit weaker and more sour, not as balanced. Again, the oaky tannin is a little slight amount of funk. It's more of a sour beer than a funky beer. And the funk, there's a light barnyardy thing going on. But I like the kind of dry barrel character, the oakiness. Yes. I dig it. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a straight up 90. It's a tasty sour, but nothing that's like, whoa, out of this world, but definitely one worth getting. It's really good. And if you like really sour beer, you definitely like this. And if you prefer the more Flemish style sours.
Well, I'm gonna go. I can't argue with that. I'm gonna go 90 as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing much to say about this beer other than that it's really good, but it's not better than Rodenbach Grand Cru or something like that.
Yeah, those are pinnacles.
Yeah, exactly. So, but a great beer worth checking out, worth trying out, and I really like the berry notes on there.
Yeah, me too.
Berry.
With the barrel character is nice as well.
Yeah.
So definitely check out the 2012. If you
Vanilla, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a touch. Definitely check out the 2012 edition of Goose Island Juliet if you could get it. As always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. We're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna see you guys in another beer review.